Hey guys, and welcome to the Super Gurus podcast. I'm your host, Legoinator, and with me, as always, is my trusty co-host, Finn.
Hey.
This week on the Super Gurus podcast, we are doing our famous episodes, the comic book quizzes. Me and Finn will both be chatting some comic book quizzes. Mine is on comic book addresses. Finn, what's your quiz on?
I've sort of done it around religions and what sort of religions superheroes follow.
Okay, and then we'll probably also be chatting some comic book news. Bit of stuff came out this week. Cars 3 teaser trailer that looks super sad. We'll definitely be chatting that. Okay guys, without further ado, let's jump straight into this episode of the Super Gurus.
First up with some news. This is a bit of comedic news. I think I found so Tom Holland, the star of he was Spider-Man in Civil War, and he's going to be Spider-Man in Spider-Man Homecoming. He was doing one of those superhero things where they go around to like hospitals and whatnot and talk to sick kids and stuff.
Yeah, I've heard of this. It's like some Wish Foundation or something.
Yeah, well, they do it as part of in conjunction with charities and stuff. And well, Tom Holland just got absolutely roasted by this kid. So he rocked up, and it was all on camera and everything. Tom Holland rocked up in like the full Spider-Man outfit and everything. And then the kid is like, "Oh, Batman's better."
I've seen this. Isn't the kid just sitting there and Spider-Man walks up and he's like, who's your favourite superhero? And he's like, Batman.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm pretty sure he says that the reason Batman's better is because he does a poo or something like that. If you see the video.
I haven't seen the full video. I've just seen little short bits of it, but...
Yeah, pretty funny.
It's just crack up, yeah. So what's your first bit of news?
Well, Ben Affleck has said that in the Batman solo movie that's coming out sometime, who knows, seems to go ahead, maybe one day, no one knows really, Catwoman will not appear.
Oh, okay.
So, I didn't really think that Catwoman was going to appear anyways, but I guess thanks Ben Affleck for telling us.
Yeah, I think...
Catwoman's a pretty good character.
I think she's got a good dynamic with Batman and...
Definitely in the Justice story, that's a great dynamic.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, Finn, what's your next piece of news?
Well, so I've seen some new Logan images that have been released.
Okay.
So they're mainly of Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart. They look very cool. Patrick Stewart looks even older, and like it looks like he's got like dodgy eyes, and he's so frail, and it looks really cool. And then there's some like other fan art and other like posters and stuff that have been released.
Yeah, they're just dropping a lot of marketing for that movie, definitely.
I think it looks really cool, and I'm really hyped for that movie, yeah.
Yeah, me too. Now, a segue, another Marvel news. Well, Marvel. Inhumans, the TV show. We talked about it last week, you remember?
Oh, yep, really hyped for that.
Yeah, well, the first episode is coming out September 4th, 2017.
September?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that is... I thought you said March for some reason.
Oh.
It's all happening around March.
It's September.
Okay, so that's a bit away, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
I guess they need time to actually, like, film the series.
Yeah, and, well, make it better.
Yeah, definitely. So that's pretty cool. Super hyped for that series, September 4th. Basically 4 Marvel's movies next year. Awesome.
Yeah, so my next bit of news is there's a new Batman game and sort of like about to be released sort of almost, and there's some new video game footage that's been leaked online, and it's possibly Damian Wayne Batman set sort of 10 years into the future of normal continuity. Is
this like Arkham Batman or
I think
Telltale?
So. It doesn't say too much about it, but yeah, it could possibly be. I personally, I don't know what platform or anything, but could be pretty cool. I think Damian Wayne Batman's pretty brutal and everything.
Yeah, it could be a different take on Batman, not just Bruce Wayne Batman, because we never got a video game that isn't Bruce Wayne Batman.
Yeah, so yeah, sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, that does sound pretty cool. Now, I've got another piece of news. Finn, you know how Justice League is coming out around about this time next year?
Yep.
Well, there's just been some set photos released, some more set photos. They show pictures of like the fisherman village that Aquaman's in, and they also show a bit of Wayne Manor, and they look pretty awesome. Super hyped for them.
Nice, that sounds pretty cool. I think I've seen one of them. Can't quite remember.
It's like a picture of like Aquaman just standing in front of a beach or something. You might have seen that one.
I think I've seen that one, yeah.
Yeah, there's also a picture of like Batman's cars all in Wayne Manor.
Oh, nice.
Well, it's not really Wayne Manor. You know how in Batman vs Superman he lived in like the sort of house near Wayne Manor?
Yeah, it's sort of like an outhouse type thing, yeah.
Yeah, so it's actually photos of that. Finn, what's your piece of news?
So this is my last piece of news. John Cena is joining Thor Ragnarok.
What? What would he be? Isn't it finished filming?
Yeah, well, it's a cameo, sort of. So it's not like it's not like major part or anything, but it might just be like a cameo in the arena or something like that. I don't know, speculation, but it's gonna be pretty funny.
Yeah, I don't really care about John Cena. Never got on that meme.
Not cashing in on that one.
Guess it's just they probably need like a stunt double to do some fighting scenes, and I guess he's a WWE fighter. So
Yeah.
he already does basically acting.
Pretty much, yeah. So
Yeah, well, next up, there's been some new Fox films being slated. We've got March 2nd, 2018 and June 29th, 2018. These are probably Deadpool 2 and New Mutants. Finn, what do you think about those?
Deadpool 2, I think it's on the right track. I mean, they lost the director and they found a new one. I don't know how this new director's going to go. I mean, trial by fire, I suppose. But yeah, I think New Mutants would be pretty cool too.
I guess they need something to revamp the X-Men universe.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
I have to add these to our superhero complete list that we talked about heaps of episodes ago. But yeah, pretty hyped for Deadpool 2 and have to wait till I see some actual footage of New Mutants.
Yeah, so, cool.
Who knows?
Any more news?
Yes, last piece of news this week is actually second last piece of news is there's been a Cars 3 teaser trailer released. It's only like a minute tops. Shows Lightning McQueen running around a racetrack, and then it ends in a tragic end. Finn, could you explain the trailer to everyone?
Well, so basically, we see him going around the track, and like the start of the movie, I was explaining to Ben before. It sounds like sort of you can make one of those like EDM mixtapes out of it. It's like new. I don't know how it works, but yeah. But you see him, and then you see this other, like, new car, so almost like an F1, almost.
Yeah, looks newer.
It looks like newer, like, if you think about it, all the Lightning McQueen cars and stuff look like they're from the 70s, 80s. And then this guy looks like he's from the 90s, 2000s. He looks like the next generation race car. And he's, like, pushing his way through the pack and everything. Then you see Lightning McQueen burning out, his tyres are going up and everything, and then you just see him, like, you don't see him, but you're, like, following next to him, and he, like, veers off into the barrier, and then you see him, like, flipping, and bits of rubber, and car bumpers, and, like, spewing everywhere, and
pretty intense.
It's pretty intense, and, some sort of, like, I don't know what the main premise of the movie's going to be, but it's presumably going to be centered around that race, and Lightning McQueen coming back from that.
Yeah, who knows?
To challenge that new race car.
Yeah, so everything sort of just went black, and then you were just looking at just the track, and there was no one on it, and then you saw Lightning McQueen just tumble over you, and stuff was just going everywhere. Then it cut to black again, and you saw the words, "After this, everything will change." So, sounds like Pixar's going for a real dark route for Lightning McQueen. Maybe he ends up all, like, broken, and he has to work his way back up, like you said.
Maybe, yeah. I think that'll probably be the premise of the race, but who knows?
I'm actually pretty hyped for it. I want to see what happens. Like, didn't think I was going to be hyped for Cars 3, but I'm actually interested to see what's going to happen.
Personally, I think they ruined it after Cars 2. I think that if I won't go see it in a cinema, I don't think I'm going to spend money on it. Cars 2 was awful. I don't think that they could pick it up from Cars 1.
Could be amazing, could suck. I've had an alright track record lately with Finding Dory, Inside Out. Those were both great movies. The Good Dinosaur was a bit of a letdown. But who knows? They could pick it all back up with the movies coming out next year.
Yeah, quite possibly. So, we'll see.
Yeah, just have to wait. So, now my last piece of news is some Lego news. Haven't chatted some Lego news in a while. It's Finn. You know the Lego Batman movie coming out next year?
Yep.
Well, Lego has actually released... Finn, you know the collectible minifigures?
Oh, yeah? Like the minifigure packets that you get like them in a poly bag and you don't know which one you're going to get.
Yeah, well, Lego has just released pictures of a Batman collectible minifigure series. 20 Batman figures, all in little blind bags. You pick them up. They all look super cool and interesting. Definitely going to have to get my hands on this to review it.
Oh, this looks amazing. I think you showed
Have
me...
you just searched it up?
No, you showed me a couple of pictures before.
Oh yeah, I sent it to you. Looks
Yeah.
pretty awesome. Hey.
They look pretty cool minifigures, and there's definitely some cool pieces in there.
Yeah. Some obscure characters in there too, like the calculator and the eraser.
All like really digging around in the bottom of the barrel, but picking up some pretty cool ones.
Yeah, I'm actually real hyped for that. It's gonna look awesome. And I guess that brings us to the end of our news for this week. Now let's jump into the main content for this week, which is Comic Book Quiz. As you guys know, Comic Book Quiz is a staple of the Super Gurus. We've done them 2 times before, and today we're doing a third one. Okay, Finn, do you want to go first with the quiz, or should I?
I don't really mind. I can't remember who went first last time.
Probably you.
So long ago.
It's been like 5 episodes.
Yeah, so it's been heaps. So I'll go first.
Sure, let's do it. What's your quiz name?
So it's basically all about religion. I was thinking sort of like, I wasn't expecting like any information about this. So I only previously knew of 2 superheroes' religions before I did this quiz. So
But Finn, what's your quiz name?
it's just called. I just titled it religion, sort of.
Ah, Finn, you need a cool name for your quiz.
Okay, I'll think of it. I'll do one next time. How's that?
What about Rocky Religion?
Rocky? No, I don't know, Ben.
Okay, what about Rad Religion?
Rad religion. Okay then, rad religion.
Okay, that's the name of your quiz. Now,
Yeah.
Finn, so what were you saying before?
Okay, so there's sort of got a choice of 4 religions in every one: Catholic, Methodist, Protestant, or Judaism. I'm going to give you a superhero, and I'm going to ask you what religion were they brought up in. So so some of them would have changed religions or gone away from religion or whatever during their lifetime, but this is when they were younger and they're brought up into this religion.
Sure. I can't believe that you found information on this.
Oh, there's actually tons on this. Okay, so first up, what religion was Clark Kent brought up on Earth, not in Krypton or whatever? So what was he brought up by the Kents in? Catholic, Methodist, Protestant, or Judaism?
Surely it's Catholic?
No, he was actually a Methodist.
Oh, okay then. I guess one down already.
You
I don't like this quiz, Finn. It's no good.
Well, you get those 4 choices throughout the whole thing, so... Okay, so
What's next?
It's 1 in 4 chance, Ben. You're at least going to get, I don't know, a couple of points. Okay, so, what religion was Peter Parker brought up in? Catholic, Methodist, Protestant, or Judaism?
Come on, Finn. This has to be Catholic. What's going on?
No, it's Protestant, actually.
Oh, what? I don't like your quiz.
Peter Parker's a Protestant, yeah.
Okay, sure. What's next?
Okay, what religion was Wolverine brought up in as James whatever? Because he's become like a Buddhist and atheist and whatever throughout his life. He's had an incredibly long life, but when he was brought up like as a child, Catholic, Methodist, Protestant, or Judaism?
I'm gonna say Judaism.
No, he was a Protestant as well.
Okay, no, Finn. No, what is going on here?
I don't know.
I can't believe all this information exists out there. Like, how do you bring this up in a comic book story?
I don't know. Well, it just must have been like dropped here or there or whatever.
Okay.
Okay, so question 4. What religion was Scott Summers brought up in? Catholic, Methodist, Protestant, or Judaism?
I think that if I go Catholic, I'll eventually get one right. Surely, so Catholic?
This one's another Protestant. Scott Summers is a Protestant before he converted to that completely mutant sort of one.
Oh, okay. Okay, sure. Why'd you even put Catholic on the list, Finn, if it's not even in it?
Oh, it's in it. There's at least one of every religion, dude, so you're gonna get a Catholic sometime.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, what religion was Steve Rogers brought up in? Catholic, Methodist, Protestant, or Judaism?
Catholic?
Protestant.
Oh, okay. 5. So we're halfway through the quiz, and I've got 5 right. No, 5 wrong, I mean.
Yeah.
So got a great track record. Seems I'm real good at this. What's next?
What religion was Lois Lane brought up in? Catholic, Methodist, Protestant, or Judaism?
Okay, I know I've got 5 questions left, and 5 of them have been Protestant, and you said there's 1 of each.
4 of them have been Protestant, 1's been a Methodist.
Oh, you're right. So, that means that I've got a chance of 2 of these. If I just say Catholic, I'll get 1 right. So, Catholic.
Yeah, she's actually Catholic, so...
Yes! 1 point for Legoinator. 1
Yeah.
point.
Come on, Ben.
Yeah!
Onwards and upwards from here, boy.
Okay, good work. What's the next question?
Okay, so, what religion was Kitty Pryde brought up in?
Ah, this is definitely Judaism.
Yep, she's Jewish.
Yes, another score for Ben.
Okay, number 7. Is this it? Yep. This one's another easy one, I think. What religion was Hal Jordan brought up in? Catholic, Methodist, Protestant, or Judaism?
Catholic?
Dude, don't you... It's Judaism. He's Jew.
Okay, I'm sorry, Finn.
Oh,
I'm
gee.
sorry I don't pay attention to these weird, obscure times in comics where they mention this stuff.
Okay, I think you should definitely get the next one.
Okay.
Then again, I did say it about the last one. What religion was Kurt Wagner brought up in?
Kurt Wagner?
Nightcrawler.
Oh, Nightcrawler. Well, that is definitely Judaism.
Catholic.
Okay, the one time I don't say Catholic, I get it wrong. Real great.
Nice job, Ben. So you've got how many right? 2.
2.
Okay, in what religion was Ben Grimm raised in?
Okay. I've got 1 question.
Yes.
And every religion has been done, right?
Every religion has been done at least once.
Okay, so I'm gonna say Protestant.
No, it's actually Judaism.
Course it is. Okay then, that's the end of Finn's impossibly hard quiz. I got 2 out of 10. So if we simplify that, I got 1 out of 5. Real great score.
Well, that sort of reflects the odds a bit, Ben. You had 1 out of 4 of getting every question.
Oh, okay, sure. Okay, I guess, yeah. So I basically guessed that whole thing, and I guess that's the end of my quiz. I've probably lost this entire comic book quiz episode, but the show must go on. Finn, it's time for my quiz, and my quiz has a name of Comics on Location, okay?
Oh, that's actually a really good name.
Yes, it is. So I've got 5 Marvel, 5 DC. I will give you, I will say the address, and you have to guess what the place is. So most of them are pretty easy. If you know your, the places where comics happen, you should probably get it. So number 1, 890 5th Avenue, Manhattan, New York City. Marvel.
I'm gonna have to say, 890.
Yeah.
Manhattan.
Yeah.
Is this Avengers Tower?
No, this is Avengers Mansion.
Oh, come on, bro. That's half point.
No point there, Finn.
Oh, what? I got the Avengers bit.
Yeah, but you could have just said Avengers Toilet, and it still would have been wrong, Finn. Just because you get the Avengers bit. And just a quick backstory on Avengers Mansion. Avengers number 2, November 1963, was its first appearance. Now, question 2. Finn, if you don't get this, I don't know what you're doing. 20 Ingress Street, Queens, New York.
Well, that Queens, that probably makes me think Spider-Man. Spider-Man's Home?
You would be correct. Aunt May's Home, Amazing Fantasy 15, August 1962. 1 point for Vin.
Yay.
1 more, and he's beaten me.
No, 2 more, and then I've beaten you.
Okay, well, I think you're going to get him. Number 3, 177A, Baker Street, Greenwich Village, New York.
Baker Street?
Yep, and Greenwich Village gives it away.
Greenwich Village? Is this, Professor Xavier's mansion?
No, this is Sanctum Sanctorum.
Oh, what?
Strange Tales, number 110, July 1963. Come on, Finn, Doctor Strange just came out.
Oh.
They even said Greenwich Village.
Whoops, sorry.
Ah, Finn, what are you doing?
I've still got 7 more questions, Ben.
Yeah, you do, and there's some pretty easy ones in here. Okay, 200 Park Avenue, New York.
This one I actually have no idea about.
In Manhattan, I'm pretty sure too.
Avengers Tower.
Stark Tower.
Oh!
I'm going to give you the point, though.
I'll take a half point.
Sure, I'll give you half a point.
It's a bit cheeky.
Yeah, it's a bit vague, but most of the time they're the same thing. So this appeared in New Avengers 3 in 2005. But yeah, I'll give you half a point for that. But still pretty good.
Okay.
Number 5.
One more point to win.
1 point to win.
Yeah.
Number 5. 39th Street and 2nd Avenue, New York.
Is this in Harlem? Or is this...
No. I'm pretty sure this is also in Manhattan.
I have no idea.
39th Street, Finn. This is the Daily Bugle. Amazing Spider-Man 1, 1963.
Damn it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at this, am I?
No, it is, don't worry, the DC ones, as most DC locations are in, like, fictional places, it's a bit harder to find addresses for them. So the next 5 are DC, though. So this one, Finn, if you don't get it, this question, I don't know why I wrote it, you've guaranteed you'll win after this question. If you don't get this, Finn, you are not a comic book nerd. Number 6. Earth's orbit, 250 kilometers up. What is it?
Justice League Watchtower?
Yes, it's the Watchtower.
Yay!
April 1997.
Yay, I got it.
So, you've won the thing, but I've got some great questions here, so let's see how much you can win by.
Playing for pride.
Yes, number 7. 1007 Mountain Drive, Gotham.
Is this Wayne Manor?
Wayne Manor, another point, Detective Comics 28 June 1939.
Very nice, very nice.
Okay, number 8. New Troy, Metropolis.
Okay, it's probably gonna be, the Daily Planet, isn't it?
No, it's LexCorp, Superman 2.
Ah!
So, sorry, Finn, you got that one wrong. It's fascinating. Apparently, they've drawn, like, maps of Metropolis. It's split into, like, 6 different regions and everything.
Oh, okay.
Pretty interesting.
I don't know that. Learn something every day.
Yeah, you do. Next thing, number 9. Finn, you're bound to get this. Finn, what DC location is in the Arctic?
The Arctic? Oh,
Yeah.
Superman's Fortress of Solitude.
Correct. Another point.
Yay! I was worried for a sec there.
Okay, number 10. Now, you may get this one, but it's a bit more of a deep cut, but hopefully you'll get it. Number 10, Slaughter Swamp.
Oh, okay, so wait, who lives there? Or what is
No,
there?
just what's the location there? Slaughter Swamp. What's in Slaughter Swamp?
In Slaughter Swamp. Okay. Initially I would have thought it would be something like Swamp Thing or anything, but maybe like, I don't know, some sort of like vague manor, like the manor of, I don't know.
Do you want me to give you a hint for half a point?
For half a point, yeah.
It's the counterpart of the Hall of Justice.
No.
Hall of Doom.
Hall of Doom.
You know, with Lex Luthor, Joker, back from like the 70s.
No, I didn't read.
Come on.
I wasn't alive in the 70s, man.
But Finn, come on, you should know what the Hall of Doom is. You know, it's like the big circle-shaped head with the 2 massive eyes.
Doesn't ring any bells.
Well, the first comic it appeared in was Wanted the Super Friends in September 1978, and it's had a lot of appearances in Justice League comics since. I'm actually surprised you didn't get that, Finn.
Okay.
But I guess I'll get, you did win the quiz, so the final score is
4.5 to 2.
Yep, 4.5 to 2. So I guess we don't have to use our tiebreaker questions. First one that Finn's won. Finn has the comic book quiz medal until next week. And, well, until next time we do this. And who knows, maybe next time I'll be able to snipe it back. Okay, guys.
I highly doubt that, but okay.
Okay, that's it for our comic book quiz number 3. Now we're going to do our famous segment, This Week in Comics, where we chat what we have been reading / watching this week. Okay, Finn, what have you been reading / watching this week in comics?
Well, I haven't really been reading or watching anything really new. I managed to watch season 3 of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Okay.
So I've been watching that.
That's on Netflix, right?
Yeah, I've also been watching a bit of The Flash season 3.
Cool.
I have to admit, it's not nowhere near as good as some of like the Marvel shows. Yeah, it's not amazing. I hate Arrow. I hate DC Legends. The Flash is mainly like the only TV show that they make that I watch. And it's okay. I mean, it's a bit of a ball ache the first couple of episodes, but it gets better as the season progresses and it gets bigger and they have the final confrontation and everything.
I heard that the main complaint of people who have been watching season 3 is that it repeats basically the same beats as season 1 and 2. You know, Speed's the villain, villain of the week, that sort of thing.
Yeah, sort of. It's a bit repetitive in the first couple of episodes, and I might sort of sit it out until episode 15 or so when it starts to get a bit interesting.
Yeah, it might drop off.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll see. See how it goes.
Give it a shot. Give it a shot.
Yeah.
Well, then have you read any comics this week?
No, I haven't. I'm planning on going in the next couple of days to sort of have a browse and see if there's anything cool. I'm still waiting for that Civil War 2 collected edition to come out, so...
Who knows when that's going to come out? It's been delayed so much.
Yeah, I know. It's got to be worth the wait, though.
Hopefully. So I've been reading some stuff this week. I've been reading Darth Vader, Marvel's Darth Vader run, and Finn, it is pretty awesome. It's so good.
Okay, I must check it out then. I've never really got into those Star Wars comics.
The new Marvel Star Wars comics are amazing. Finn, if you want to buy a comic, buy Darth Vader. I've been reading the issue. It's just so suspenseful and so good.
Okay, I'll definitely check that out then.
Yeah, I've got it and I just love it. And I've actually watched something big. I have watched Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. So I saw that last weekend, and it is pretty good. I would give it on like a scale of F to A++, probably give it an A+. It was as good as Doctor Strange, okay?
Nice.
I'll just do a quick review here. Maybe once you see it, we'll talk about it like a little bit at the end of a podcast or something. But it's like really good. You don't need to know everything about the Harry Potter universe to enjoy it, and it's got some good quips. It's pretty funny, and the story's easy to follow, and I definitely think it's like worth your time.
Is it sort of British humor, or is it sort of tipping towards that Americanism and stuff? Because I think what I really enjoyed about the first Harry Potter movies, and definitely some other movies as well, is just how British they are and those sort of things. So is it sort of like that, or is it a bit...
Most of the humour of the movie just originates from Newt. You know how Newt has that friend who's bringing around? His name's Jacob. Most of the humour of the movie originates from... This isn't a spoiler, it's been said, but Jacob is a muggle who finds out about the magical world, and most of the humour originates from him just wondering what's going on.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
So it's actually pretty funny, and I would definitely say that it's worth your time, Finn. I was surprised at how good it was. It's like one of the best spin-offs that has ever been made, because most of the time spin-offs are a bit full, a bit flat.
Bit naff, yeah. Okay, yeah. So that's definitely good.
I guess that brings us to the end of our podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Me and Finn had fun making these quizzes. So if you guys want to find us, you can always find us on YouTube. You should like us there, you should comment there, and you should subscribe there. Definitely, we're trying to reach 100 subscribers by sometime next year. Hopefully by just like the end of this year, but who knows. Also, follow me on Twitter if you want to see some cool updates. Follow me on Facebook if you want, and follow me on Google Plus if you want. Okay, guys, I guess that brings us to the end of the Super Gurus. Finn, is there anything you want to plug?
I'm pretty cool. Yeah.
Okay then. Well, see you next week, guys. Legoinator out. Bye.
See ya.